Hola chicos, so today we're going to take a look at mucho gusto for the nice to meet you and presenting to make sure you feel comfortable with what I'm asking you to do here. Again, the goal of these is to let you see the word so that eventually we can take off the training wheels and you can start practicing your spelling in Spanish, focusing on accent marks, and just start noticing little differences like we saw with the first packet of tú and usted or buenos and buenas. So if we look here, again, you're just drawing a line to the correct response. So if I say como te llamas, which of these is the best response versus como se llama, which is just a slight difference. So do your best to match those activities. Down here with Rosa, just go ahead and pretend what you think Miguel would say based on what Rosa said and just complete that conversation. Below here, these would actually be an in-class activity where you would write the name of a classmate that you introduced yourself to. And this would be his name is or her name is. For part two, again, it's just these are questions or statements. You're choosing the most logical response to quién es, to me llamo Diana. So just decide between A and B which one is the most logical based on what they wrote. Here it's the same concept, but now there is no A-B. Now it's your turn to sort of do it without that guided practice. And then three we'll do in class, but you could be imagining, could I do this? And you can kind of see that concept of what we talked about when we looked in class. Here, same concept based on what you're seeing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What is the logical response to the prompt or the question? And then 2 is really the big ticket item. Now the training wheels are off, there is no goal. So look back to the other dialogues and try to fill in the blank, because remember, the goal is meeting for the first time. So, introducing yourself, saying nice to meet you, and ending that conversation. So go back to the earlier ones so that you can now again practice, get comfortable, and work on yourself. All right. And then the last activity is one we would do in class. So just read it, make sure you feel comfortable, maybe write a little word bank of phrases that would be appropriate to use. All right. So we'll work on that in class. And let me know if you have any questions.